Hello guys, so welcome to another video. We are still in Coimbra and we are crossing the bridge where we finished the other video, the previous one. So we are going along the National 1 in the north part of Coimbra. And in this video I will show you the road, the two ways you can go to Cimpor, the cement factory, the famous one. And I will show you the two possibilities that you have to go from Coimbra to the factory. Once again, I know that due to scale and due to all the game limitations, we cannot do it exactly as it is. But once again, I tell you that I prefer to show you the things as they are, and then you choose what to do. So we will take first the fastest way to go there and the most appropriate way to go to Cimpor by truck, which is following this National 1 and take the junction of the IP3, and then at the IP3 we have a dedicated exit, a dedicated junction to the factory. So if you want to go by truck, this is the best route to do. But as I've been told that in the road map you plan to do also the national road, so I will show you both ways. So we are just now crossing the National 1. This is the north part of Coimbra, which is called ETS2. A couple of industries around here also. Lots of houses on our left side, but there's also some factories, just for you to know. So this is a 2+2 lane road, but this is not an highway. This is a national road, so no toll road here. It's just, due to the volume of cars and traffic, they did this, bigger road. So we have a couple of industries around here, car dealers and restaurants. It's a kind of Eiras and Pedrulha are a kind of, industrial area at the north of Coimbra. So we will, just drive a couple of miles, couple of kilometers to the junction with the IP3, which you can see on the sign. Okay. So these videos, I think they give you also an idea of kind of AR cars we have in Portugal. We have a mix of, we have lots of new cars, but we also have some old ones. So pretty much of what we already see in game, it's done, but you can get some inspiration of the models, new models that you plan to do. So we are passing also a open top type in Portugal, and another one. So you can see lots of things in these videos if you want to make new trailers or, the things in Portugal and Spain. The good thing about this DLC, I think that pretty much of the things are the same in Portugal and Spain regarding vehicles and even some type of things, So you can, take this advantage of being, building, modeling stuff that you can use on both countries. And vehicles are definitely one of these things. So trailers are pretty much the same in Portugal and in Spain. Of course, there's some differences in some types, but cars and trailers and trucks are pretty much the same. So we are just driving at the national 1, heading the north part. So this is, of course, we are not in Coimbra already, but this is, the surroundings. So we can say that we are in Coimbra. In a couple of minutes we will be here again. We will take this junction that we just passed and do the national to the Cimpor. But right now we will go to the fastest way and the simple way and the advised route to trucks. Now we will turn right to the IP3 heading Viseu. If you go straight, you will keep the national 1 heading Porto. Okay, so if you go forward, it will take the national 1 till Oporto. Okay, you have a kind of 2 hours drive from here to Oporto. So now we just took the IP3. which is a very, very important road, and I'm kind of glad to understand that it might be on the roadmap, on the chosen roadmap, because it's a very important truck route. You know, most of the trucks going to Europe coming from the south or center use this road. I have a special video with the complete IP3 that I will post soon, in order you guys can see, which it's a very dangerous road. Lots of accidents in the couple of years, and the road is being transformed into a highway. But I think it's better, in my opinion, to do it like it is. You will see it on my video. You can see Cimpor already at the right side in the landscape. But like I was saying, I think you can do the road as it is, because it will take 2 or 3 years to finish the highway. So it's you know, it's useless to think that you might wait for the highway to be ready to put it in game. So I will post the IP3 movie soon, and you will see how important this road is and how beautiful are the landscapes, even knowing that the road is very dangerous. But we will drive shortly in this IP3. We will just leave it in the next junction. Okay, so when this road was built, the factory was already there. This cement factory is very old, and you can see the sign here. The gray part of the sign is just saying industrial area, and which is pretty much the factory, which is of course important in this area. It's a very big factory. Most of the people work there, and lots of trucks loading, and you will see, because I've been there for you guys to see. So we are having a small hill, and we have a double lane. This is something that I'm really excited to, to see how you guys will do it, the road layout. So we are arriving to the junction of Souselas. Souselas is the city name of the village where the factory is built. I just drive by the village for you guys to see. This was filmed, as you can see, on a sunny day, the sunny Portugal that most of you guys love. We always have good weather. But the other part of the video was filmed on a rainy day. You will see it soon. So we have this exit to the National 336, and it's a exit to Souselas, but most of the traffic here goes to the factory. We will now, I apologize, because now we will drive against the sun. It's kind of tricky, but I think this video, together with the pictures and the satellite images on Google Maps, and we are lucky, because this part on Google Maps is already built in 3D. You can check the factory in 3D. So as you can see, all these trucks, are here because of the factory. We have this small gas station on the left side. We have a factory here, kind of a company on the right side, and we have a vehicle inspection center on the right side also, this orange one. And now the factory is on the left, and the parking lot where the trucks wait to load or offload is on the right side. So I will enter the park for you to see. We will not enter the truck park because we are not allowed to, but I can enter the car parks. As you can see on the right, we have all the trucks waiting. Okay, we have different types of trucks, open tops, we have silos, we have curtain siders. You can see there the open top lined up to enter the factory. There's a dispatcher office where these trucks are waiting at the right side, and now you will be able to see these two guys are waiting to enter the factory, these two open tops, and you will see the factory gate. But anyway, I took pictures on a Sunday morning. I've been here on a Sunday, and you will see the pictures of the main gate. So these guys, where this guy is heading, is the main gate of the factory. Okay, they have to cross the road to go to the factory. You can see guys living with the cement already ready. So the inbound goods are most like raw materials and the outbound are cement. So we are now adding Souselas for you to see. There's this old factory closed down at the, and I remember this guy, you know, he's apologizing. I remember, like I was saying, we have this old factory on the right side, and now we have some typical houses on the left side, which you can get inspiration. This is the typical, you know, old houses in Portugal. Now we will cross a railroad, you know, which is the railroad that enters the factory because this factory also exports cement in wagons, you know, big amounts of you know, goods in wagons. I have the wagons. I will show you in a couple of minutes. So now we will turn around for you to see the rail crossing. You can see the factory in our front. And now we will cross the railroad again. At the right is the entrance for the wagons to the factory to load the cement. I have a couple of pictures, good pictures that I took here on a Sunday morning for you to see. We have a cafe on our left, typical cafe in Portugal. The typical houses again, we are now driving at the opposite direction. We have the old factory, the old closed down factory on our left now. This truck is stopped here because most probably the guy is having lunch at the right restaurant we have on the right side. We have a typical houses here also. And now I will try to slow down again at the main gate of the factory. There are two guys living, as you can see. So now we'll go in the opposite direction. We've been here before. The parking lot entrance. You will now the vehicle inspection center on our left. And we have the gas station. As you can see, lots of trucks stopped nearby. And now I will pull over and we will cut the video to start in the other day and coming from Coimbra by National Road. Instead of coming from the IP3, we will come from Coimbra by National 336. Okay, so the video now will cut. Yeah, as you can see, it's a different day. It was raining or low rain. It was Sunday, you know, and we will exit. We've been here before. This is the National 1. We are now leaving to the National 336, which is the one that goes to Souselas. Here on our left, just for curiosity, it was the old Scania dealer, you know. On the left side, this abandoned building was for many years during the 80s and the 90s was the Scania dealer. Very old facilities. Now it's abandoned. And they move, of course, into a beautiful garage. So this is the kind of 5 to 6 kilometers, 336, the road number, which is the old road to go to Souselas. Of course, that most of the trucks don't come through here because the other road we did before it's better. We have a car dealer on our left, a used one, couple of companies. The houses, these are the typical, you know, houses in Portugal. Lots of inspiration for you guys. We have another company on our left side and another one on the right side. Small companies, like I was saying, lots of companies, but small to medium companies. And now we will cross another railroad. It's quiet today because this was filmed on a Sunday morning. Yeah, more companies. So you know, like I was saying in the beginning of the video, with these two possibilities, you have inspiration to make the truck route by the IP3 and this route by the 336. So we are now crossing the railroad. This is the railroad that goes to the factory, you know. Well, not dedicated to the factory. This is the major railroad to the north, but there's a fork that send the trains or the wagons into the factory. I will show you to you in a couple of minutes. So this is the type of thing that I want you guys to see, because it will be good if you can do this in game. You know, these narrow roads we have a lot of this in Portugal. The narrow roads with the houses just by the road. I think it would be awesome in game if you guys can recreate this, because we have them all over. From south to north, we have this type of landscape, these small villages by the road. You know, we have lots of this in Portugal. So we will drive a couple of kilometers to arrive to Souselas. Souselas is also a small village, good for you to get inspiration how the villages look in Portugal center. You know, this region. Souselas is a small village, and you will see narrow streets. Even the main street is narrowed. Roads by the houses by the road. You will see, and it will be awesome if you guys can recreate some villages like this. Even if you don't have economy on them, you know, just passage village along the way, it will be very nice. So we are crossing a small river. We have the sign of Souselas, so this is the village limit is. And now I will pull over here in order you can see the wagons, the train wagons that they use to load the cement. We have a couple of trucks parked here. And now I will pull over. You can see the railroad by the road on our left. And you have the wagons parked here. That's why I stopped here. So you can see the wagons. These are the wagons of Cimpor, where they load the cement. Okay. We have a winery on our right. I took pictures of it too. But these wagons are parked here. You can see on Google Maps. I will put the links in the description. This is a very, you know, this is a major railroad with lots of space to park the wagons. And now we will cross Souselas, and you will see again the entrance for the railroad in the factory. So this is the part I was saying, you know, this is pretty much the layout for many villages in Portugal. If you can do something like this, just check it out. It's houses by the road, you know, narrow roads. And we have lots of this in Portugal, you know, even in major roads. So it's kind of tricky to pass here with a truck, but they use it. So a small church. So this is again Souselas, which is the city where the factory is located. And I don't know what your plans, but we have the same factory in the Algarve. I will go there too, film for you guys soon. And we have also in Lisbon. So this Cimpor is a major cement company. So we are still in Souselas, and this is the roundabout we've been a couple of minutes ago with sunshine. We have the factory in our front, and now we will pass the railroad. I just went to this roundabout for you to see a little bit more of it. So we will turn around. Yeah, and we will get back to the National 336. And now we will just pass the railroad, the crossroad, where the trains on our right. We have the main gate for the wagons to enter the factory. I just took some pictures, and you will see. So we will once again pass in front of the factory. You know, it's kind of better to film in Sundays because all the factories and everything is closed down and you don't have problems. And because when you are filming this type of things, there are always guys suspicious on what you are doing and everything. And I love to film on Sundays because you don't have this problem. So we have the factory in our right side, and I will once again enter the parking lot. In this time you will be able to see the old truck that I was saying. They have an old truck here as monument in front of the factory. So this is the main gate. As you can see, this guy is parked here with his Renault, and you have this truck. We will see it better on the next shoot. But anyway, I have photos, so I will show them to you. So we will turn left to the parking lot again, and you will see that because it's Sunday, we will just drive to the gas station and turn around. But you will see that the parking lot, because it's Sunday, it's full of trucks. So you will see we have the vehicle inspection center on our left. And now I will turn around at the gas station. This is a small gas station. You can have the idea how they look in Portugal. But I think gas stations are pretty much the same everywhere. Of course, there are differences from country to country, but this is the typical one. Small gas station, So now we will enter the parking lot again, and you will see it's filled with trucks because it's Sunday. So no cars because the employees from the factory are off duty, and lots of trucks parked there. As you can see, we have open tops. There's a silo there from Cimpor, and trucks with pallets with the bags, cement bags already built, and you can see a little bit of the dispatch office in front of that truck. We have a guy here on our left. And now I will just stop here for you to see the factory. So that's it for the Cimpor. I hope you guys like this video and once again got inspiration. So take care. See you next video. Bye.